Hello.
Hi, sir. Am I
Good,
audible po?
good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon, sir. Um, um,
Can you hear me?
I'm, yes po. Yes, I'm starting to record now, sir.
Okay.
Do you hear me clear?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes. Thank you, sir. First, let me introduce myself, sir. I am Rufami Dompor. I'm from the Philippines. I'm currently studying at Laguna State Polytechnic, second year. I'm second year and my course is Bachelor of Secondary, major in English. That's why this interview is about language acquisition.
Okay.
And I would like to thank you, sir, for taking time to talk with me today.
You are welcome. I'm happy to help.
And may I ask, sir, your name and what subject you teach?
So, my name is David. I'm from Ghana and I teach here in Vietnam. I teach science. I'm a science teacher. Yeah.
Yes, based on what I see in your profile po. And how are you feeling today, sir?
I'm okay. I'm just coming from the dentist. I'm feeling a bit numb in
Oh,
my mouth, but yeah, it's fine. I can talk. That's the most important.
you're not busy today, sir.
I do not work on Saturdays, so
So, okay, sir, let's proceed for. Are you ready to interview?
we've already started, so let's just continue.
Okay, sir. So, the first question is, how do you adjust your teaching methods to address the different ways students learn a second language?
So I'm a science teacher. What I do is I differentiate my lessons in so many ways. One way is I have a Vietnamese English bilingual dictionary in the class. So if there's any word in whatever I teach, they can quickly find the meaning of the word in Vietnamese, and that can help them understand. Also, I'm a science teacher, and we have the opportunity to go to the lab and perform some experiments on some of the things we learn. So that can also enhance their learning. And sometimes I do show videos of the concepts that I teach. It enhances their learning experience and also helps them to grasp the concepts that I teach in class. And then also, students in the class who are very good or who are more capable, they sometimes translate into Vietnamese to the
Oh,
weaker students. So
oh.
these are the few ways I use to differentiate my lessons.
So you use dictionary, sir?
Yeah, I use bilingual dictionaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So second question, sir. What strategies do you use to create a engaging and supportive classroom environment for language learners?
So normally in all the classes that I teach, the first lesson we establish class rules and class norms, and I make it a point to emphasize that everybody is welcome to contribute in our lessons. So that makes them feel welcome to contribute, whether what they're saying is wrong or correct, because everybody is there to learn. So when I establish that classroom norms, I re-emphasize them every time we have a lesson. So it makes the students feel very welcome to contribute during the
Oh,
lessons. Yeah.
yeah, that's good, sir. You're very hands-on teacher. Okay. Um, Third question. How do you handle common challenges students face when learning a second language, such as confusion between their native and target languages?
So again, you just have to make them understand that we all do make mistakes. So sometimes I do share
Yes.
some of my mistakes or some of my low scores that I got back in school, and that encourages them to understand that we are all humans and nobody's perfect. So if they are finding it difficult to understand the language, it gives them the assurance that even our teacher is not that perfect. So I'll just listen to his advice of me adding more effort, and that will help me to achieve the level that I need to achieve. So by sharing some of my shortcomings or my mistakes or my weaknesses, it helps them to understand that we are all learners and they are able to learn. And
Yes.
also, yeah, I make the classroom very inviting and encouraging without any form of intimidation. So nobody is allowed to laugh at the answers of anybody. So that encourages them to, open up and then just contribute to the lessons, and that helps them to overcome that obstacle.
Mm. Okay, sir. I love teacher that sharing experiences in their mistakes. And fourth question, sir. How do you encourage students to use the target language in meaningful ways during lessons?
So sometimes I do have sentence starters. If I ask a question and the student is not able to answer, I will just start the sentence for the students to complete. So
Yeah.
sentence starters helps them to, try to grasp the language. So if you repeat some of the starters, students are able to repeat what you say, and it helps them to overcome some of these challenges. So sentence starters, yeah.
Yeah. And fifth question, how do you incorporate cultural elements into your lessons to help students better connect with language they are learning?
So this actually depends on the topic we are learning at the time.
Yeah.
So depending on the topic, I will relate things that students are familiar with to help them grasp the concept we are learning and also the language. As a science teacher, one thing I do a lot whenever I'm teaching balanced diet is I give students group work to go and research common Vietnamese foods that can be served as balanced diet. So they do this research. It helps them to learn the science concept, and it also helps them to learn the language because they will come and present in English. And I also get the opportunity to share some of my culture. The last time I shared a very common food in Ghana to my students, and
Ooh.
they loved it, and they even requested they want to taste it. So I had to organize a party just to serve that food to my students. So
Yeah.
I do all these things to, incorporate culture and then also help them to overcome shyness and then boost their confidence.
Yes. Okay, sir, sixth question. What strategies do you use to keep students motivated and confident as they progress in learning?
Students like to use their devices or they like to use computers. So I normally incorporate games or I gamify my lessons. I use or
Quizzes.
Kahoot, quizzes or Kahoot, and students learn and then they play alongside. So that is an incentive for them to actually be active in the lesson. So yeah, I just gamify the lesson, and then we normally play games that students like. They will suggest the game for you. So I'll just incorporate the lesson into the games they like and they learn alongside. So
Play
that motivates
games.
them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Play games that connected in the lesson, sir, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Seventh question. How do you provide feedback to students in a way that helps them improve their language skills without discouraging them?
So with feedback, I normally do feedback one on one to avoid any form of embarrassment. I use email, or
Ooh.
sometimes I will just call them one on one and then have a chat and then tell them you need to improve in this area, you need to do this to improve. And normally, when I'm giving the feedback, it's a private thing, so nobody hears whatever shortcomings the students has. So he has confidence to work on his shortcomings and then to improve the language ability.
Private message, sir, ganon.
Yeah.
Okay, eighth question, sir. How do you promote interaction between students to build their language skills collaboratively?
So when they are in groups, when I put them in groups to do some work, I divide the work or I ask them to divide the work among themselves. So everybody in the group has a task to complete.
Yes.
So that helps them to actually contribute to the lesson, and it helps to build their confidence in the language.
Yes. Group activity like that, sir. Okay. Can we start again for number 9?
Are you sure? Is it number 8 or 9? Did you get the recording for number 8?
Yes, I think, sir, the last question I asked is number 9 and it lost connection.
Okay, no problem.
But I'll check, sir, later. I just update you if everything is recorded.
Okay.
Okay. Number 9. How do you adapt your teaching to meet the students from diverse cultural and linguistic backgrounds?
Oh yeah, that's the question. So,
Yeah. Yeah, right.
like
Do you
like I
remember,
said,
sir?
that is exactly what I've been talking about throughout the interview process. It actually depends on the topic I'm teaching at the time. So, depending on the topic, I will adopt an appropriate technique that will incorporate students developing their language, even though we are learning science. But when it comes to some of the topics, we go to the lab and then perform some experiments, and I'm able to demonstrate, and they copy and then repeat what I do. And sometimes I put them in groups, they do research and come and present to the class. And yeah, all these things helps them to, develop their language skills. So it actually depends on the topic that we are learning at the time.
Yes. So, last but not the least is how do you stay updated on effective teaching strategies for language learning and how do you apply them in your classroom?
So I'm in groups with so many different teachers from all over the world. Some on WhatsApp, some on Facebook, some on LinkedIn. So we get to share ideas as to what works in their classes, and we adopt some of these strategies. And this keeps us, it keeps me updated and more resourceful to my students. And also in my current school, I do meet with other teachers of other subjects, and we do discuss some of the techniques that works in their lessons, and we adopt those things. So these are some of the things I do to keep myself updated and more resourceful to my students.
You research, sir, and social media, you use social media
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And are are you coach, sir?
No, I'm not cold.
Coach?
Am I what? Come again.
Coach?
Coach.
Coach? Soccer
No,
coach?
no, 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 no. I play football and then sometimes I coach football, but I'm not a
Oh,
coach. I'm just a science teacher who loves to play football.
you're very talented, sir. I saw in your profile and there's so many um you're a you're a licensed teacher, biology. I check your profile and coach, soccer coach.
Yes, soccer coach. Yeah, but there is something you probably don't know about me.
That that's why I'm really nervous right now because it's my first time to interview international teacher and it's different level that you agree in this
Listen,
interview.
listen. If you didn't tell me this is your first time interviewing somebody, I wouldn't know. You did very well, and
Really?
yeah,
No,
you
it's
did very well.
okay.
Yeah,
I love
you
to
did.
talk to you, sir.
No, you did very well, and I would like to ask, how did you find my profile to ask that question?
Yeah, I just download app. I just search how I will find international teacher because I search international teacher in group Facebook, but they didn't reply. That's why I search in Google where I can find international teacher and they they pop up LinkedIn. There's so many, and I try to download LinkedIn and I search international teacher and scroll, and I just saw your post soccer. It's about soccer, sir, right? And
Yeah.
then I commented and didn't expect you to reply with me. That's why I'm really shocked that you replied, and I didn't expect that you will agree immediately
So
in my
let me tell you why I replied. When I saw your post, when I saw your comments, I felt like you are somebody who is you are looking for answers for something very genuine, something that will help you in the future. And I saw that
Yes, sir.
I I can give her the answers she's looking for. There's nothing to stress about this, and I have the time, so why not? That's why I agreed. And also, secondly, my wife is from the Philippines and she's from Laguna.
Oh,
Yes,
really? Really, sir?
my wife is. I've been there twice. I've been there twice.
Oh,
I know Calawan, I know San Pablo,
that's
I know
wow.
Santa Cruz. I
Kalamba, sir.
I know Calamba. Yeah, I know all those places. I've
Yeah.
been there twice.
Wow.
So the last
Small
time I
world.
went there, yeah, I was commuting between Wakat and then Dayap in Laguna. So I know some few places over there. So maybe in the future when I come back, I'll look for you. Then we'll have a coffee and
Wow.
then chat.
I didn't expect that you visit Philippines and your wife is a Filipino, right,
Yes,
sir?
I've been there twice. I've been to the Philippines twice, and definitely I'll come back again.
Your wife is Filipino, sir?
Yes, she's Filipino and then she's from Laguna.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is she with you?
She's gone to work. She's an English teacher. She's gone to work.
Whoa, English teacher.
Yeah.
And do you have kids, sir?
Yeah, we have
Too
a daughter.
personal. It's too personal to ask.
No, no, no worry, it's fine. We have a daughter.
Wow.
Yeah.
One? Only
Yeah,
one, sir.
we just have one daughter. Yeah. So,
Um,
is that all you want from me?
yes, sir. Just 10 questions. And I'm really grateful, sir, that
You're welcome.
you agree in this interview. And yeah, sir, that's all. I didn't expect that your wife is in Philippines. That's why you agree with me.
No, I
Is
didn't
that
agree
also a
because
reason?
that is
Is
not
that
why
also
I
a
agreed.
reason, sir?
It's just a mere coincidence. So,
Oh,
yeah, that's it.
so that's all, sir. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Bye
Enjoy the rest of your
bye.
weekend.
Thank you for your help, sir.
You're welcome.
You really
You
helped
just
me. This
feel
is
free
my
to.
final project. But this is for the deadline is next year. But you agree already.
No,
And I'm really
that is what smart people do. Smart people, they prepare and plan ahead of time, and that's a very good thing.
yes, sir.
And I can see you want to be a teacher.
Really?
Ca-
Really, sir?
Of course, what you are doing is related to teaching, unless you want to do something else.
Do you think I will fly in other country to be an English teacher?
It is very possible. It is very possible. Let me give you you. I do videos on YouTube, and I normally encourage teachers from underrepresented countries to take up some courses so that they can get the chances of teaching in very good international schools. Maybe you should subscribe and then you might learn a thing or two. But like I
Yes.
said, you are
What's the
always
name of
welcome.
your YouTube?
So what?
What's the name, sir?
I will send you a link of the video I posted today.
Okay,
So
sir. I'll
and
subscribe you.
you are always welcome to send me any message related to international teaching. And I'm sure if I
Wow,
have the
thank you,
answers,
sir.
I'll give you the answers.
Actually, I'm really happy because my final project is done and you're really kind. I
You are
feel
always
it.
welcome. You're always welcome. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're
My
welcome.
goal
Bye
is
bye.
to teach in other country like Canada. That's why.
Like I
That's
said,
why I that's why I major in English. But I'm
we
not
will.
really fluent in English. I'm nervous to
There
talk
are so
in
many
English.
things you will learn. So no worries. Whenever you have any question, don't
Yeah.
be shy to
Thank you,
send me the
sir.
questions. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Bye
You're
bye.
welcome. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you. You
Bye.
can
Bye.